The last few days we've been talking about how we are to be as a community based on Colossians 3. Paul wants every community to come together and love one another and be that unified body that reflects that Jesus Christ is in us. Near the end of a paragraph that Paul talks about this, he reminds us that we are to have those usual qualities in our lives when we relate to one another. He says that we are to put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. He's to say that the peace of Christ rule in our hearts, to which indeed you were called in one body, and be thankful. We are to have thankfulness. But there's another thing he says, another thing that is important to how we are to live. He says, let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, teaching and admonishing one another in all wisdom, singing psalms and hymns and spiritual songs with thankfulness in your heart. Does the word of Christ dwell in you? Do you spend time in his word daily? Are you reading his word today? Have you read it today? Or are you planning on reading it today? If we want God's word to dwell in us as a community, we must do it ourselves. And do you speak God's words into other people's lives, using it to teach and admonish and love one another? Do you find yourself singing psalms, spiritual songs, maybe in your car or at home, ways to give thankfulness to God? We are to let the word of Christ dwell in us richly, because not only will it enrich us, it will enrich others around you as well.
Rise and Shine appreciates the support of First Church of Christ in Wethersfield, 250 Main Street. You can hear First Thing with Pastor Derek every Monday through Friday morning around 7:10 here during Rise and Shine, and then online as a 2-minute audio podcast at WSDK1550.com. Just click on the pink iPod. It's a great way to start off your day. For more information on First Church of Christ in Wethersfield, go to firstchurch.org.